Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? Welcome back. Today we are talking bad movies that I love. This is a part 2. And when I say bad movies, I'm not talking movies that I talked about in my last, like, 1-star movie. I'm not talking movies like that, because if I could rate these movies higher than a 5-star, I probably would. So today we are talking just like low budget. I don't want to say bad. They are kind of bad, but bad movies that I love. There definitely will be a part 3 to this because I just like bad movies. And I know I do like to recommend questionable films sometimes. I honestly think these next 5 films are not as bad as you would think. So let's get into it. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Check out all of my links down below if you would like to see any more of me or support the channel any further. And don't forget, we are offering physical media mystery boxes on our website right now. I will leave it linked down below if that's something you're interested in. Of course, it's all horror. Starting off with Hanky Panky from 2023. I absolutely love this movie. A man and his sentient napkin friend save the world from a dark evil in a cabin deep in the Utah mountains and also learn to love. And this is based on a short of the same name. And this film was produced without a budget, with a small cast and crew splitting costs, living together in a small cabin in northern Utah, where the film was almost entirely shot. Lindsay Hahn is one of the directors. She was in the film Shrooms from the early 2000s, but she said they literally had no budget, nobody got paid, everybody chipped in for food and drugs, and they all cooperatively owned the film. I love that. A labor of love. Okay, next. Do not sleep on Chompy and the Girls. From 2021, a troubled woman meets her father for the first time, and their encounter goes from awkward to alarming when they witness a man swallow a little girl whole. This film does have some questionable effects, but the signature creature, the wide-mouthed man, he was achieved using a combination of practical effects, facial prosthetics, and some VFX touch-ups. They didn't want to go full CGI. The actor who plays Chompy, Steve Marvel, had to wear an exaggerated prosthetic mouthpiece for many scenes. Director Sky Brabrand wanted the mouth to feel physically there and unsettling in a grounded kind of way, so they built the effect practically first and then digitally enhanced the stretching effects. They wanted to keep it uncanny but not entirely cartoonish, but this could definitely be like in the vein of a Hen and Lauder film with far less sex. At number 3, how could I talk about bad films and not mention Microwave Massacre from 1979? Construction worker Donald is having a hard time getting anything good to eat since his wife has decided to only cook gourmet foods. What a problem. And her constant harping causes him to snap. So he whacks her. Somewhere in the confusion, he comes up with a new use for the microwave oven and begins to eat much better. Soon he's experimenting with different recipes and different meats. Now, in 2006, this was actually released on DVD, an unrated DVD. It was put out by Anthem Pictures, and the front of the case, the artwork, it actually said this is the worst horror movie of all time, and uncut and unrated, and there is some great boobs in it, so definitely seek this one out. It's on Tubi. All right, up next we are talking about a duo of films, Video Violence 1 and 2. I love these films. First up, Video Violence from 1987. A couple opens a video store in a new town and finds out that the locals only rent horror films and the occasional XXXer, and they make their own snuff videos. But let me put you on to the far superior Video Violence Part 2 from 1988. This is where they really got it going. The killers are back and now hosting their own TV show, broadcast secretly from their basement. They examine the fine art of murder, letting other aspiring psychos send in videos of their handiwork for the world to enjoy. This is anthology style, and it really is so good. Both of the films were shot on VHS tape, not film, making it one of the earliest and most infamous entries into the SOV, or shot on video horror subgenre. And finally, I did not expect Ti West to end up on this list, but here we are with Cabin Fever 2: Spring Fever. A high school prom faces a deadly threat. A flesh-eating virus that spreads via a popular brand of bottled water that has been shipped to their school. And I love Ti West. I've said it before, am I a Ti West fan? Ex-Pro Maxine. But this was actually originally set to be shot back to back with another sequel, another Cabin Fever sequel set on a cruise ship. But the next film, that film was canceled. And instead they remade the original, and I still like justice for the cruise ship Cabin Fever. I think that would be so good. Poop Cruise who? Anyways, let me know which of these six films, I should say, you have seen, you've heard of, or you want to watch. I feel like almost all of these are on Tubi with the exception of Video Violence. I'm not sure if they are on Tubi. I'm a big Tubi fan. A new list will be coming this month. And our next video will be 10 more horror films I hope you've never heard of. So stay tuned for all of that and more. Let me know some bad films you love in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with some more horror. I always post my collection, stupid ass reels. Just follow me over there and I will see you in our next video. Sayonara, Spooky fam.